to be a Jedi or not to be a Jedi? That is the question. And what a question. During the whole arc, during the whole Siege of Mandalore, it is a back and forth on whether Ahsoka is a Jedi or not. She isn't in front of the council, but she is apparently when Kenobi thinks it's okay to inform her about Lord Sidious. Even though later the council chooses not to reveal any more information of Sidious to her, so Kenobi is contradicting the will of the council because Filoni wrote Kenobi to be like that. She is when she has a whole squadron, to join her, to escort her on Mandalore. Why? Because if she's, it just doesn't make sense that she's not a Jedi if a whole squadron joins, because she would not have that privilege. As someone who's withdrawn from the Jedi, she's also withdrawn herself from the Republic. She's withdrawn herself from the war. So it doesn't make sense to have a squadron escort her to Mandalore, or a battalion, or whatever the technical term is, unless she was a Jedi. So she's a Jedi when it's convenient. She's not a Jedi when it's convenient. Now, technically, she's not a commander anymore like she was when she was under Anakin's tutelage. But she does give orders, as sorry orders as they are. She does give orders on Mandalore. But the real question is, as I have just said, why would a squadron of the Republic property that, as they are brothers and human beings, it is sad to say that the clones are Republic property. Why would Republic property be even granted to Ahsoka for having stepped away from the council? So there is that. And lastly, she's not a Jedi when she tries to escape the clone troopers ready to slaughter her. They are ready to slaughter her. And Rex says, wait, guys, the orders were to slaughter the Jedi. Well, apparently there were 2 clone troopers that were about to slaughter Maul because he's a Force user. So it might have been more than, Jedi. Not that Rex and Ahsoka needed to know that, but it's like, oh, no, wait, she's not a Jedi, so don't shoot her. It's like, okay, this is weird. And one last thing on being a Jedi, or at least a Force user, I don't know if Dave Filoni knows how to write the Force in his stories. I don't know if he knows the nature of the Force. It's kind of like when Han Solo in that awful movie, The Force Awakens, he's like, that's not how the Force works. And it's so true with this last episode on Siege of Mandalore. Ahsoka uses the Force pull, to tug on Maul's shuttle. He's thrusting this giant shuttle. It's not giant, but it's a good size. It's not like Rey Skywalker with her transport, but it's kind of the same, because it's a shuttle propelling into the sky. As you see my hand just kind of wave in front of you. So you can imagine this shuttle just propelling itself full thrust into the sky and into space. Actually, it's space. They hadn't reached the atmosphere yet. And then she's pulling him in. It's exactly what they did with Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. But the Force push and pull, this push me, pull you thing is really inconsistent between Maul and Ahsoka. So you've got Maul, who's just taken down probably 2 to 4 of these massive generators, these hyperdrive generators. And then, she's chasing him down, and he's like throwing all these boxes at her and stuff like that. And she's not daunted. She's about to get him. And then in a swirl of anger, he thrusts her with all his Force energy, and it's so much energy, in fact, that she pegs the lightsabers down to resist the fall, for her going into that hole, that chute. So it's so much force of his that, like, lightsabers searing themselves into concrete and moving at an incredible pace, an incredible speed. So obviously he's got incredible Force power, and yet he can't escape her when she tries to pull his shuttle in. And he's only using the gear of the shuttle. It's not like it's obvious he's using the Force to escape her. It's really weird. It's very strange. So the use of the Force is also very inconsistent.